Hello, guys, and welcome here to our Saturday edition, the NFL edition of SCN Sports Talk. Today, we are making our predictions, and I am hopefully going to make Jason look like a fool. Just saying.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, man, he's not denying it either.
Hey, we've known each other way too long to, not deny anything at this point.
Okay, we'll leave that for the rest of you to judge. All right. But let's get started here. Before we do, what was the record last week? I suppose I should have asked this before we started. What was it? I think we got like two
I think
wrong.
there was, it was either one or two wrong.
All
I
right.
want to say it was Tennessee against Baltimore that we got wrong.
Yeah, we got Tennessee wrong. And I think
I want to say we had one wrong.
I want to say we got the Steelers wrong.
Oh, you're right. We did get the Steelers wrong. Yes, we went 4-2.
Yeah, and it's funny. I
4-2 on the day.
don't think we disagreed with any of them.
No, I think we were exactly like 100% truthful on what we wanted, and we both agreed on every single outcome. Of course, the points were a little different, but other than that, no, I think we agreed on both. Brian, I had to ask, which one was the most shocking game of your Saturday picks?
Man.
All together, not Saturday, not Sunday, all together. What was your biggest shocker of the game? Was it Baltimore
I don't think it
beating
was
Tennessee, or was it Cleveland beating Pittsburgh?
I would say Cleveland beating Pittsburgh. That was just unbelievable. The botched snap, and just everything went downhill from there. You know, I just couldn't believe what I was watching. I'm sure you were thinking the same thing. We couldn't believe it.
I was watching it with my brother, and honestly, as soon as the snap went over Big Ben's head, I'm like, yep, this is going to end well for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes.
Yeah, it went fumble, then it went interception. And then, I'm sorry, how can you let the Cleveland Browns score 28, which is, by the way, everybody, the most points scored in one quarter is 28 points, and that was done by the Cleveland Browns.
Exactly. But hey, Steelers fans, look at the bright side. You have your TikTok stars back.
Yeah, you got Juju back. I mean,
yeah,
Juju and Chase Claypool are being poor sports about this.
Corvette.
They're being poor sports. They're literally saying, okay, yeah, you won, Cleveland, but guess what? You're going to look like the biggest fools ever when you lose to Kansas City and be on the couches just with us.
And we'll get to that prediction tomorrow. But with that,
yes.
I guess we should get started with our Saturday predictions. We'll start with the Rams and the Packers. The Packers are favored at 6.5, and Twitter did not come through for us. Thank you, Twitter.
Dang it, Twitter! You had one job, and you failed this time. At least this once. But there's a reason why I call Aaron Rodgers our undisputed GOAT in the making right now, if not the current GOAT in the NFL. And I tell you what, Brian, he's going to deliver in high fashion on Saturday. I happen to agree. I think it's going to be by a touchdown. I mean, I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be like Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Robert Tonyan, who has been a beast of a tight end for Green Bay this year. I don't know if it's going to be their defense. Their defense has been holding out and playing well. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers for a reason, and I got to go with the Pack.
Yes, I am going to side with the Packers as well, but I am going to say don't sleep on the Rams.
Of course not.
Don't sleep on them. They're very smart. As I'm hearing background noise. They're very smart. Sean McVay is not going to go down without a fight.
No.
If the weather plays into the Packers' hands, I think it'll be a bigger gap because I don't think that the Rams can play in cold weather. So I'm going to go with the Packers, though.
I will say this. Yes, weather's going to be a factor. Yes, Green Bay's got the number one pick in the NFC. But you can't count out the Rams just yet.
Yeah.
I thought Seahawks were going to have a better opportunity to score some more points against the Rams, but I told everybody, you can't sleep on the Rams. Their defense is top of the art in the NFL for a reason. And look, the Seahawks offensive line gave up 5 sacks. If you do that, you're just asking for a loss. And not saying that Aaron Rodgers won't see his sacks in this game.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope it's not going to be 5, maybe at least 2 or 3. You know, it all depends on if Aaron Donald's going to be 100% in this game, but that's not going to choose. It's not going to change my mind who I choose.
I don't think he's going to be 100, but he'll be close. All right. So game number 2, and I actually watched the last matchup between the Ravens and the Bills at the gym earlier today.
Now, what did you say now?
Yes, I said I watched the game earlier today.
About lunch tomorrow?
All right, so the Ravens and the Bills. The Bills are favored at 2.5, and the Bills, guess what? Twitter was pretty unanimous this week when they did vote, and it was 100% for the Bills. So, Jason, who do you think in this game?
See, I look at it this way. If Buffalo's going to play the way that they did against the Colts, you have to side with Baltimore. But I have to give the edge slightly to the Bills, only because I've said it in our last episode. I'm going to say it in this one. Top offense is going to beat top defense for a reason. And, yeah, Dable, this could be very well his last year in Buffalo. It would be sad to see him leave
tomorrow.
But I just think that Josh Allen's got some Josh Allen magic in him, and there's a reason Stephon Diggs was the leader in receiving yards and receptions this year, and I think he's going to be, yes, you got other guys that Buffalo's got, but ultimately Stephon Diggs is going to be Stephon Diggs, and Josh Allen's going to find a way to get him open. Yeah, you got Marcus Peters, you have Marlon Humphrey, you have that defense has been the top defense in the NFL for at least 10 plus years, if not more than that. They've had their fair shares of great defenses, but still, I gotta go with Buffalo. I'm not trying to be biased. I get it; they're my team, but slight edge to Buffalo here.
Is here where I switch? Is here where we disagree?
It might be.
Oh, man.
It just might be.
So, I love our one meteorologist here, Chief Meteorologist Eric Sneidel from WROC 8. He's been doing forecasts based on, but he's also been factoring in the stats of players in the relative temperature that they're playing in. Obviously, game time, we're expecting snow. We have not seen Lamar Jackson play in snow. That could play a factor into things. I want to say if we see snow, maybe the Bills have an advantage, but in the cold, and the thing is the Bills are going to have to get up early. I don't know if they can do that against this Ravens team. And I've been going for the Bills, but I think it's going to be the Ravens by a few. And I think it'll come down to Justin Tucker.
I mean, he's got a golden leg for a reason in the NFL. That man is just clutch city when it comes to the at the kicker position.
In his veins.
Yes, and we're not just saying that because of the weather. We're literally saying he does have veins in his body.
He might have both after the end of the day. You never know.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If I say anything, I don't think it's going to be a blizzard. Yes, there's going to be snow in this game. Yeah. But the problem is, what we've known in snow is that's when the running game really is favorable in the snow. And that's the only problem I have.
That's where the Ravens have an advantage.
If it snows, which is what they're forecasting, yeah, Baltimore is going to be a tough team. But look at it this way. Buffalo might also have an advantage because Baltimore, if I remember correctly, reading, Baltimore has a very sloppy run defense, so there could be a reason that Buffalo finds a way to get Devin Singletary involved in this. And if Singletary gets involved early, if Singletary gets involved early in this game, I think he can honestly put it down to yards. I'm not going to say he's going to be putting up LaShawn McCoy numbers for sure. Everybody knows that Buffalo-Indianapolis game. But, that's for a different discussion, different day.
Yeah. But here's what I liked about that Tennessee game. As much as I didn't like that the Ravens won, the Ravens held Derrick Henry pretty well.
Yeah, I would say that.
So this is why I'm also favoring Baltimore right now. In that, yes, they may lax a little bit, but I don't see that happening, in my opinion. But
I look at it this way. What Buffalo could do in that offense, I've also read up. The Ravens, they get slammed with the play action. So Buffalo might also find ways, which they're top of the art in the NFL with play action. Sometimes they do some design plays where it looks like you're going to hand it off to Devin Singletary and play action, find somebody 20, 30 yards downfield. But against Baltimore, they're going to – they looked good against Tennessee, which Tennessee is a very favorable run-heavy offense that also designs some play action in there because when you have a guy like Derrick Henry, of course you're going to play action fine. Other guys like A.J. Brown, Corey Davis, guys like those guys open.
Yeah.
But who knows, honestly. Baltimore's it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a great game. All these games I think are great. The Saturday ones are going to be packing a punch, but
I think the Saturday ones may be the best ones. Honestly.
It's tough to tell. Those Sunday games are good too, but Saturday definitely has some great games.
Yes.
To pack.
And of course, this is the last NFL Saturday, so from now on, if you guys don't watch Sunday, sorry, y'all are going to have to watch Sunday as Jason's got a dog.
Yeah, sorry, she won't sit down.
Well, she just made her YouTube debut, so there you go. What a great way to
we're
end.
we're not doing that just to, do that.
Is this a dog pound prediction? Is that what it is?
I wish.
We'll see tomorrow when we make our Sunday picks. Of course, we're also going to talk the Harden trade tomorrow. We're going to talk some college basketball and the recent news and the head coaching vacancies. Wow, is all I can say about what has happened.
We have some breaking news with that, but you're going to have to this edition to find out.
Yep. And, of course, you can catch us on multiple audio platforms. But if you want to see my ugly face and probably his ugly face, you can tune in here, too.
You said that...
and no, the beard is not trying to hide it.
Yeah.
It's my playoff beard. I will shave it.
He'll shave it when the Bills and the Packers, if they go out.
Yes, that's if.
We'll see. But we want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like or dislike. See that logo way up in the corner? That's our friends at HRL. Do us all a favor. This is Jason. Jason checks out HRL. Or actually, correction. You know what? Let me change it. There's Dick. Dick didn't subscribe to HRL Spirit. Don't be a dick. Subscribe to them.
$100.
Yes, thank you. Please subscribe to our sister station.
Yeah.
They do a lot of content. We don't talk about other stuff for another.
The Seal and the Canteen.
The Canteen Podcast.
He knows what's up. So check them out, and we will be back here tomorrow morning for SCN Sports Talk. Till then, goodbye, everyone.
See ya.